Now as I stand here at the funeral of Bryan Callen, we rejoice. Tears fill my eyes, but they're tears of joy, and children sing. With one less coward in the world, one pussy-ass faggot in the ground, kick dirt on his grave, and we go get ice cream to celebrate these flavors that I'm tasting. Boy, these flavors never tasted so good. So you look your head to the sky, you see the clouds have shifted and the sun shines down on us all. And you hop and you ride and your wife immediately starts sucking you raw, so wet, so good. Well, baby, what's changed? She says, Bryan Callen's dead and I love you more than I ever have. You can fuck me in the ass now. In a way, you gotta be thankful to Bryan. But then you'll remember the days when he would get off the stage and immediately start to cry. No one's ever bombed so hard, not Hamas, not the jihad, not the Jews in Palestine. And the president decides that this will be a national holiday, and all the world agrees. Pangea reverses itself, and now it's one continent of happy people, and then cancer is cured. It's cured. But he left behind a beautiful family, a wife and 4 kids who take their time to grieve. 2 days later, his ex-wife, she finds herself inspired to get out and start dating again. Immediately she starts seeing a 6'8" fucking black linebacker for the New York Jets, and they fall in love. And even Bryan knows from the heavens above he cares way better for her than he ever could. He puts his kids through school, Bryan's dad calls him son, and he starts doing stand-up and he's actually good. And he goes on Rogan and they talk about wolves, and Rogan says, you're my new best friend. And he forgets Bryan Callen ever lived.
I mean, Bryan was cool and all, but honestly, I only started seeing him because I thought that it would help me get closer to Frank Caliendo. You know, the impressions guy? He's so good. Anyway, 5 out of 10 dad, 5 out of 10 husband.
Bryan Callen. Man, it was so cool knowing that dude. In the beginning, it was cute. He used to ask me tips about fashion, like what to wear. And he tried so hard for like a year or two after that. And then it just didn't take. I don't know. Honestly, his fashion even got worse than when I met him after that. It just was downhill from there.
You know, not a lot of people know this, but my uncle would shit himself a lot. And he didn't want people knowing. You know, he didn't want people knowing about the helicopter pilot he blew over the Hudson, or the zookeeper incident, you know, with the anteater snout being used as it doesn't matter. But he didn't want people knowing. And I respect that.
I'm so sad. I'll never get to work for someone who is just constantly late and just not reliable at all, and just a terrible communicator. It's really a shame, because that's all he was good for.